Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Devina Aurani with students number 212222066. On this occasion, I would like to explain my research proposal entitled The Relationship Between Sleep Time and Students' Understanding of Learning Materials, a correlation study on English education department students. And then table of content are: the first is background, the second is formulation of problem, the third is operational definition, the fourth is aims of the research, the fifth is significance of the study, the sixth is theoretical framework, the seventh is research method, and then the next is population and sample, the data collection, and then the last is data analysis. The first is background. Sleep is second most important part after food, according to me, both of which provide energy for our bodies. Me, as a college student, had problems with my sleep, and this affected the quality of my studies. And then, according to Step 2 et al., 2008, sleep is essential for both physical and psychological health, and getting too little sleep can have negative effects on one's ability to think clearly, feel happy, sad, or afraid, as well as their overall psychological health. And then the most important part is the sleep time, whether it is enough or not. And then in the subject of education, it is crucial to comprehend how sleep length influences how well students retain the lesson they are taught. Academic achievement is heavily influenced by a student's capacity to understand and retain knowledge, particularly for those majoring in English education department. And then sleep deprivation can result from this, which has been associated with lower cognitive function, impaired memory recall, and trouble focusing on academic material. And then formulation of the problem is there any relationship between sleep and comprehension of learning among English education students? The third point is operational definition. There are two variables. The first is X variable, that's sleep time, and then Y variable is students' understanding of learning materials. And then aims of this research or this study is aims to reveal whether there is a statistically significant correlation between sleep time and students' understanding of learning materials. And then significance of the study. The first is theoretical use. The study can theoretically be utilized to investigate and advance current theories about sleep and cognitive function. According to Betyar et al., 2023, important cognitive function that may deteriorate with age include working memory, long-term memory, attention, reasoning, processing speed, and executive function. And then practical use. I hope the findings of this study can be used by educators to personalize guidance and assistance for each student. And then theoretical framework. The first is self-determination theory, and it suggests that individuals have built-in physiological needs for autonomy, making their own choices, competence, feeling capable, and relatedness, forming meaningful connection with others. And then the second is expectancy value theory. It revolves around the idea that people are motivated to act in a certain way based on the expectation of achieving a goal and the value they place on that goal. And then third is social cognitive theory. It emphasizes how observing and interacting with others in a social context can influence individuals' ability to control their behavior, learn new things, and stay motivated in learning material in the class. And then research method were used is quantitative methods to find the relationship between sleep time and students' understanding of learning materials by correlating the data from the questionnaire responses using cluster random sampling. And then population and sample. The population is all students currently enrolled in the English education department at one of the universities in Tasikmalaya, and then the sample is one of batches or class of English education department students. And then data collection mainly involve the use of structured questionnaire, and then the questionnaire will include a series of carefully crafted questions related to the student's sleep patterns, such as sleep duration or sleep time and sleep quality. And the questionnaire will also ask about their learning experiences, including their understanding of the material, of the course, study habits, and academic performance. The last point is data analysis, and then this process involves the use of statistical technique to identify pattern, relationship, and correlation between sleep and students' understanding of learning material. And one of the main statistical methods to be applied is correlation analysis, such as Pearson correlation coefficient or SPSS software. And then from the findings, I will calculate the result with SPSS software. Maybe that's all from me. I'm sorry if there are many mistakes. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.